jail. 3 black crows on a hanging wire, watching smoke rise from the fire. He had a Bible with a bullet hole, a rusted chain and a desert soul. No man knew where he had been, but he looked scared when he walked in. They said he died down in Abilene, buried cold beneath the mesquite. But the ground shook hard and the preacher cried, some men don't stay where they're laid to lie. He was the last man the devil feared, with fire in his blood and death in his beard. He walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man the devil feared. He rode through town when the moon turned red, with 100 ghosts behind his head. The bartender dropped his glass of rye when he saw that scar beneath his eye. He said, I ain't here for silver or gold, I'm here for the debt on a liar's soul. I left my mercy in a shallow grave, and I ain't come back here to behave. The church bell cracked, the lanterns died, dogs ran low with their tails held tight, and somewhere deep where the dead men sleep, the devil learned how fear can creep. He was the last man the devil feared, with fire in his blood and death in his beard. He walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man the devil feared. I seen the gates, I heard them call, I felt the flames crawl up the wall. The devil said, boy, you belong to me. I said, then come take what's left and see. I was burned, I was buried, I was left for the worms. But a man made of fire don't fear what burns. The devil feared, with fire in his blood and death in his beard. He walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man the devil. He was the smoke on the blacktop, the shadow in the flame, the curse in the chapel, the bullet with no name. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man the devil feared. Desert wind starts calling and the bar lights disappear. You can hear those old boots walking. The last man the devil feared. With a blackened name and a family loss, his daddy swung from a cottonwood limb, and the whole West lied about killing him. His mama buried a Bible deep where the coyotes howl and the sinners sleep. She said, son, don't trust no holy hand. You come from the bloodline of the damned. They hunted his name through dust and flame, but every grave called back the same. Then the red moon rose and the black hill slammed for the bloodline of the damned. Bloodline of the damned, fire in the sand, born with a curse and a gun in his hand. No chain, no prayer, no law, man. Hell knows the name of the bloodline of the damned. He rode to town with his father's coat and a dead man's letter in his throat. The sheriff said, boy, turn around. He said, your sins are buried under this ground. The banker ran, the judge went pale, the chapel shook like a coffin nail. He said, I ain't the first that your lies have killed, but I'll be the last one standing still. The lanterns died, the floorboards moaned, the devil scratched at the undertone, and every coward in that lawless land fear the bloodline of the damned. Bloodline of the damned, fire in the sand, born with a curse and a gun in his hand. No chain, no prayer, no law, man. Hell knows the name of the bloodline of the damned. My father died with truth in his mouth. My mother lived with grief in her bones. They called us cursed, they called us damned, but sometimes the damned are just the ones who won't kneel. Father's blood, mother's flame, I carried both inside my name. And a gun in his hand. No chain, no prayer, no law, man. Hell knows the name of the bloodline of the damned. Bloodline bloodline of the damned. Sundown bled on the courthouse wall when the black hat rider came for all. His coat was torn, his hands were burned, and every guilty head slowly turned. They said he died where the canyon splits, with a bullet deep and a curse on his lips. But dust rose up from the western ground, and sinners ran from sundown. The preacher dropped his silver cross, the sheriff felt his courage lost. Then the wind cried low through a ghost town sound, and sinners ran from sundown. Sinners ran from sundown. Fire chased the sky. The dead man came walking with hell in his eye. No prayer could save them, no law stood proud. The devil looked west when sinners ran from sundown. The door of the judge's room with a thunder step and a mouth of doom. Said, you sold my blood for a clean white lie. Now truth rides back and it don't ask why. The banker cried with his Bible close. The mayor hid where the black smoke rose. But every sin that they buried deep woke up hungry from a dead man's sleep. The bar lights cracked, the gallows swayed, the righteous begged and the wicked prayed. But no one hid when the gun smoke crowned the reason sinners ran from sundown. Sinners ran from sundown. Fire chased the sky. The dead man came walking with hell in his eye. No prayer could save them, no law stood proud. The devil looked west when sinners ran from sundown. I never asked to be feared, I asked for truth. They gave me a grave, they gave me rope, they gave me silence. So I came back loud enough for every sinner to hear my boots. Red sky burning, black dust crown. I rose with the sun, and they all ran down. flame, but judgment rode faster and called every name. When the red light falls on a lawless town, count your sins quick, sinners run from sundown. Bye. They left him cold by the canyon wall, with a bullet mark in the gambler's call. Put 2 coins on his tired eyes, then toasted loud to a dead man's lies. But midnight came with a cold black wind, and the earth split wide where they buried him. A hand rose up through the desert sand, with fire in the dead man's hand. The bar went quiet, the whiskey sour, the town clock froze at the devil's hour. Then a voice outside made the brave men stand. There's fire in the dead man's hand. Fire in the dead man's hand. Judgment walking through the land. He burned his name in the sinner's sand. Fire in the dead man's hand. No chain, no grave, no 6-foot plan. Hell paid attention to the fire in the dead man's hand. The banker hid in the upstairs room with stolen deeds and a silver spoon. The judge kept praying to a cracked white wall, but mercy never came at all. He kicked the door with a thunder sound, said, everybody here knows what went down. You sold my blood for a piece of land. Now answer to the fire in a dead man's hand. The stained glass broke, the lanterns cried, the preacher ran, and the saints all lied, and the devil watched from the black ridge span, afraid of the fire in the dead man's hand. Fire in the dead man's hand. Judgment walking through the land. He burned his name in the sinner's sand. Fire in the dead man's hand. No chain, no grave, no 6-foot plan. Hell paid attention to the fire in the dead man's hand. They thought death was a door that only opened one way. They thought dirt was the end of what a wrong man could say. But I woke up below with my heart still damned, and God help the guilty when fire finds a hand. I don't want silver, I don't want land, I want truth burning in the dead man's hand. in the dead man's hand. Fire in the dead man's hand. Smoke on the courthouse floor. One last warning at the devil's door. When the red dust rises and the church bells slam, you'll know who's coming. Fire in the dead man's hand. Like a death knock at a sinner's door. The whole room froze when he stepped inside, with a burned black coat and a dead man's stride. He had smoke in his lungs and a scar on his jaw, a Bible verse and a broken law. The bartender whispered, "Lord, he's back," and the candles died down to black. They put him down by the canyon wall, swore no man could rise from that fall. But the grave shook loose and the dirt split wide when his rusted spurs came alive. Rusted spurs at midnight, fire walking through the dust. Dead men don't come easy, but vengeance always does. He don't beg, he don't bleed, he don't run from a fight. Hell heard him coming with rusted spurs at midnight. The sheriff reached for a trembling gun, said, "Boy, your living days are done." The outlaw smiled with a graveyard grin, said, "I died once, I won't die again." The floorboards cracked under every step. The guilty men held their final breath. He said, "You buried truth beneath red clay. Now I'm here to drag it back today." The moon went low, the coyotes cried. The devil watched with bloodshot eyes, and through the smoke of a barroom fight came rusted spurs at midnight. Rusted spurs at midnight, fire walking through the dust. Dead men don't come easy, but vengeance always does. He don't beg, he don't bleed, he don't run from a fight. Hell heard him coming with rusted spurs at midnight. I heard the dirt close over me. I heard them laugh above my grave. But the West don't forget blood, and the dead don't forgive cowards. So I sharpened my name in the dark and walked back wearing thunder. No cross could save them, no bell could hide. I came back walking from the other side. Rusted spurs at midnight. Rusted spurs at midnight. Blood on the floor. One last shadow at the devil's door. When the saloon goes silent and the black lamps die, listen for the iron where dead men ride. Door and a boot print on the preacher's floor. The candles shook, the rafters cried when he walked back in from the other side. He had black dust under both his eyes and a mouth full of truth and a heart full of knives. The town said, Lord, that man should be dead, but he only grinned and bowed his head. They buried him low by the sinner's tree with a rusted chain and no mercy. But the grave split wide when the storm rolled in, and he came back wearing unforgiven skin. There's blood on the chapel door, fire on the floor. The man they killed ain't dead no more. He came for the liars, he came for the score. Hell started praying at the blood on the chapel door. The judge was hiding in a bottle of gin. The sheriff's hand shook under his skin. The choir ran when the windows cracked, and the devil himself took one step back. He said, I ain't here for a holy fight. I'm here for the truth that you buried that night. You sold my name for a handful of gold. Now I've come back for the soul you sold. The thunder hit, the lanterns died, and the sinners moaned open wide. The outlaw laughed as the heavens roared, with blood still drying on the chapel door. There's blood on the chapel door, fire on the floor. The man they killed ain't dead no more. He came for the liars, he came for the score. Hell started praying at the blood on the chapel door. I heard them sing while they dug my grave. I heard them lie while they called it faith. But a man don't stay buried when the truth is still breathing. And I got a sermon tonight that even the devil believes in. Raise no hymn, ring no bell. I walked through death and I brought back hell. chapel door. The smoke in the rafters, sin in the rain. A black coat preacher screaming his name. He came for the liars, he came for the score, and heaven went silent at the blood on the chapel door. So lock up the church when the red moon climbs, and don't make a deal with a dead man's time. If the floor starts shaking, you'll know what for. There's blood on the chapel door. Gone black with the rust. 3 dead kings on a wanted wall, and his shadow stood 10 feet tall. He had a scar with a fire kissed, and a gun wrapped tight in a preacher's fist. No one moved, no one breathed, when he smiled like a man who had already seen grief. They said the devil marked his name with blood and smoke and a hanging flame. But the devil turned cold when the church bell rang, and the dead man laughed like a thunderclap sang. He wore a graveyard crown with hell at his feet. He burned every curse that tried to bury him deep. He don't bow, he don't break, he don't kneel to the ground. Even death stepped back from the man with the graveyard crown. He rode through fire on a black bone mare with a Bible verse and the devil's stare. The sheriff said, "Son, this is where you fall." He said, "I've been lower than this town's law." The moon went red, the whiskey spilled, the piano died, and the whole room chilled. He put one hand on the barroom rail and said, "I brought back fire from the belly of hell." The gamblers prayed, the cowards ran, the preacher shook with a trembling hand. But the outlaw stood where the lanterns drowned, and the devil feared that graveyard crown. He wore a graveyard crown with hell at his feet. He burned every curse that tried to bury him deep. He don't bow, he don't break, he don't kneel to the ground. Even death stepped back from the man with the graveyard crown. I was hung by the law, burned by the righteous, buried by men who swore I was done. But the dirt couldn't hold me, the fire couldn't own me, and the devil learned my name the hard way. I came back mean, I came back loud, I came back wearing a graveyard crown. chapel, a howl in the flame, a bullet in the Bible, a curse with no shame. He don't bow, he don't break, he don't kneel to the ground. Even hell looked away from the man with the graveyard crown. When the last bell rings in a ghost town street, and the dust starts crawling up from beneath, you'll hear those boots come beating down. The last outlaw with a graveyard crown. Whiskey for the wicked at the end of Dead Man's Creek, where the floorboards talking riddles and the guilty never speak. He walked in wearing black dust with a scar across his grin, said pour one for the living and three for dead men's sin. The bartender knew his shadow, the gamblers knew his flame, the devil in the corner would not look him in the face. Whiskey for the wicked, fire for the damned, blood on the bar top, judgment in his hand. He don't drink for mercy, he don't toast the grave. Whiskey for the wicked, and hell better behave. The judge buried the truth. The sheriff sold his pistol for a sinner's polished boot. But that outlaw kept the ledger in the burn marks on his skin. Every name that did him wrong was carved somewhere within. The mirror cracked behind him, the church clock missed a chime. He said, I've come to settle what you borrowed from my life. Whiskey for the wicked, fire for the damned, blood on the bar top, judgment in his hand. He don't drink for mercy, he don't toast the grave. Whiskey for the wicked, and hell better behave. I ain't here for forgiveness, I ain't here for gold. I came for every coward who left my blood cold. So pour that bottle slow, let the wicked taste it first. Tonight the truth is thirsty, and judgment's got a thirst. Raise that glass, say my name. The wicked wicked drink fire when the dead man came. The grave. Whiskey for the wicked, and hell better behave. Whiskey for the wicked, smoke in every glass. One shot for the future, two shots for the past. When the last glass shatters and the saloon lights die, the wicked meet the bottle with the outlaw standing by. Black Creek bends with a rope, 3 lies and 4 false friends. The river ran cold to the midnight hour, then the whole damn stream turned red with power. A hand broke through where the water boiled, with grave mud thick and a soul unspoiled. The moon went blind, the cattails shook, and the devil closed his ledger book. They thought the water washed him clean, thought no dead man could haunt that scene. But the bank split wide and the bridge got higher when the river turned to fire. The river turned to fire when the outlaw rose, with smoke in his breath and hell in his clothes. No flood could drown him, no grave cut deeper. The west started burning when the river turned to fire. Walked to town with the water steaming. Every guilty man started dreaming. The sheriff said, I saw him die, but his voice cracked dry as the desert sky. He said, you let that river take my name, then toasted loud to a coward's game. Now every drop that touched my skin has come back burning for your sin. The ferry sank, the mill wheel stopped, the church bell fell from the steeple top, and far below where the dead men tire, the river kept rolling fire. The river turned to fire when the outlaw rose, with smoke in his breath and hell in his clothes. No flood could drown him, no grave cut deeper. The west started burning when the river turned took my breath, mud took my face, but it couldn't take the rage they left in that place. So I learned to breathe flame underneath the flood, and I came back rising through fire and blood. Black water screaming, red banks higher. I came back alive when the river turned to fire. When the outlaw rose, with smoke in his breath and hell in his clothes, no flood could drown him, no grave cut deeper. The west started burning when the river turned to fire. And the guilty learn why. Guilty learn why. Some men don't drown, they come back from the sky. If you cross that bridge when the black waters rise, don't look down below. That river still burns alive. Bullets in the Bible, pages torn and stained with rye. Had a cross burned on his knuckles and a graveyard in his eyes. He stepped into the dead man's tavern, where the guilty drank for free. Laid that Bible on the table, said, tonight you answer me. The cardman froze, the piano died. The preacher lost his holy pride when he opened up that leather spine. Every bullet had a sinner sign. Bullets in the Bible, fire in his hand. He came preaching judgment to a lawless land. No hymn, no mercy, no prayer for the libel. He'll read every chapter of the bullets in the Bible. The judge had sold a widow's field. The sheriff watched and took his deal. The banker stole the church bell gold and blessed the lies the town was told. The outlaw said, I died for less, with a rope around my innocence. Now every page that you betrayed has come to make your balance pay. The lantern swung, the rafters groaned, the dust storm cried outside the stone. And somewhere deep where the demons hide, the devil stepped back and opened wide. Bullets in the Bible, fire in his hand. He came preaching judgment to a lawless land. No hymn, no mercy, no prayer for the libel. He'll read every chapter of the bullets in the Bible. favor. You can hide behind a church wall, you can drink behind a lie, but every sin has footsteps, and mine just walked inside. Turn the page, count the cost, every name, a soul you lost. To a lawless land, no hymn, no mercy, no prayer for the liable. Hell read every chapter of the bullets in the Bible. Bullets in the Bible, smoke across the floor, one for every liar who locked a righteous door. When the last shot echoes and the red dust falls, that black Bible closes on the guilty walls. Smoke from the gallows climbed the sky, where the black rope swung and the vultures cried. They said his boots would never touch ground, but the whole town shook when the smoke came down. His coat was burned, his jaw was split, but his eyes still carried a funeral lit. The hangman ran with a mouth gone dry when the dead man opened his one good eye. The preacher dropped his book in fear. The sheriff whispered, he can't be here, but the rope still smoked and the crowd stepped back when the outlaw rose from the gallows black. Smoke from the gallows, fire in the sand, a dead man walking with judgment in his hand. No mercy left, no holy ground, when the smoke from the gallows comes rolling down. In a Sunday suit, the judge drank blood from a silver boot. They watched him swing for the crimes they made, then prayed real loud while his mother prayed. He said, I heard her crying through the dirt, I heard every laugh, I felt every hurt. Now every soul that bought my rope will learn what rises when you bury came rolling down. The smoke from the gallows, fire in the sand. The dead man walking with judgment in his hand. No mercy left, no holy ground. When the smoke from the gallows comes rolling down. They tied the rope, they read the law. They smiled like wolves at the last breath I saw. But smoke remembers, ash has teeth, and every wrong man standing will answer underneath. Burn that rope, break that crown. I rose up black when the smoke came down. From the gallows comes rolling down. Smoke from the gallows, black in the rain. One outlaw rising with a thunder name. If the rope starts swinging and the night turns red, don't look to the gallows, look for the dead.